been working out and shit.
Hell
well.
yeah.
But yeah, BRB.
For sure, dude.
Dude, look at this fucking dog in my little ass chair.
Just chilling.
Wow, I can't pull my camera out so you can see more, but like that bitch is like taking up the whole chair. It's a big bitch.
Dude, I honestly had such a busy weekend, boys. Like, I have to go back through the BKFC and like write them down. Like, I watched it and then like kind of paid attention, you know what I mean? But I just did not go through and write winners and tally them up. But we can still discuss them, you know what I mean? Because they were good. I didn't get to watch all the UK one. I had to go back. But
watched most of it, and then I just kind of wasn't feeling it.
The UK one, yeah.
The UK BKFC one?
Yeah, and I was fucking pretty... I didn't even train on Thursday, man. I didn't feel too good. I ate some old-ass chicken.
Ew.
Yeah, dude. I didn't go to the gym. I still ran, but like I just didn't go to the gym. But I did watch so I did end up catching some of them. The Hollywood card was sick. My boy AJ won.
Yes, it was.
He looked good, dude.
He looked
clean.
good.
He looked clean.
He did.
He's getting better and better.
No, that's for sure. For sure.
That card was cool. No, like, super duper cool knockouts, I guess. I mean, they did have a really cool I think they had a cool knockout. One of them.
Yeah, the heavyweight.
Yeah. That's the one. Yeah. 13
that was
seconds,
fucking clean.
That other guy,
like,
did you guys watch the weigh-ins? Like, where he got hit at weigh-ins? Okay, at first everyone was like, oh, he rocked him. And I was like, no way. You know what I'm saying? And then you see how he got rocked. You see how he got hit in the fight with a forearm and he stumbled the same way and then got laid the fuck out 2 seconds later. It's like, damn, I think he really did get his shit rocked.
Damn.
At weigh-ins.
That dude just got some crazy power.
Yeah, dude. That dude's
dude.
Yeah.
Like some crazy
I loved after the...
What's up?
What?
No, go ahead.
I was like, I loved after the fight when the dude tried to come up and like respect him or whatever. And he's like, the dude started freaking out. He's like, don't fucking touch me. This, that, and the third. He's like, bro, respect me, but don't touch me type shit.
Yeah.
Like they were still going at it afterwards.
In my mind, it's like you talked all that shit.
Well, because he went up he went up, the bigger dude, the one that got knocked out, went up to go talk to him or whatever. And was like, I was like, oh shit, because like I like stopped watching because I was like, shit, he got knocked the fuck out. Kids are going crazy. And then I started watching it again. And I was like, what the fuck is going on now, dude? What the hell?
Yeah,
that shit was crazy.
They were doing the shit before they raised the hands, and he was like... like, stuck his tongue out, like, I was dead. It's okay.
Yeah, it was... That dude... He deserves to go on a bigger card now. They need it. Honestly, he's 7-0. Give him Rothwell. Why not just give him a title shot? I mean, at this point, nobody's made it out of the first round with this guy.
This fucking dog in the background just keeps jumping on.
Bro, he's just jumping on my chair, dude.
But I feel like, just say fuck it. The worst that's going to happen is he loses against, a veteran like Rothwell. But, or he puts up a hell of a fight and we get one of the greatest heavyweight fights of all time.
Right.
That could be very true.
Or Ben hits him with a big right hand and puts him to sleep. Because that's a possibility too. Because Ben's a big boy. And he's experienced. But I want to see it. That's the one I want to see.
Yep. I'm curious on how it's going to go.
Give him the champ.
Dude, that would be a hell of a fight. I would like to see it, but dude, I don't know. Dude, Ben's Ben, dude. Ben's Ben, man. I mean, come on. It is fucking Big Ben Rothwell. That dude is a fucking dog. Yeah. He's got nasty power. Nasty power.
Yeah, but so does this guy. And he's fast.
That is also very true.
He's fast. He is
very
super fast for a heavyweight. You know what I mean? And he moves.
Dude, he's not very tall. Yeah, because he's not very tall for a heavyweight. No, he is like a Mike Tyson, dude.
He is, but he's fucking. What's his name? I gotta look it up. Perdimo? No. Yeah, Perdimo? Because that's how you say it. But either way, do the dog.
So how both of you get over here?
But yeah, the UK
He
card,
is a
I
dog.
didn't
He is
really.
an animal.
I watched it, and they had some cool knockouts, man. But the only thing I noticed is that motherfucker did a backflip, like the fat ass did a backflip off the ring and made the ring smile. That's all I could look at the rest of the show.
Like, bro, who would have jumped off the ropes anyways? Be fucking for real.
No idea, bro.
Justin Gaethje.
Oh, dude, that dude.
Yeah,
I read
dude.
that dude's name is David Oscar, and they're like, David Oscar. And I was like, oh, I'm my bad.
I was wrong.
I'm too.
You were,
I
you were
guess.
white. You were white and man.
That was fucking awesome. Was that dude? Yeah, no. The UFC fights are pretty good too.
Yeah, man, they were.
Calvin Gastelum versus Pfeiffer did not happen.
Fucking pissed.
But so we got fucking Kevin versus Ronald. I got that one. That was the only one that got that one.
I gotta see these dudes.
Fucking the second fight, Chaz got that one. He was the only one. Then Raul versus Morales.
I was just
That was
bringing it
Tim
up
and
too.
Chad. And then fucking that next fight, we didn't even vote on that one because we did the Calvin versus Pfeiffer, and they just pulled that fight up.
Dude, and he got performance of the night too. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a good fight. It was a pretty good fight. And then fucking Torres versus Dober. Fucking Tim and Chaz got that one.
Yeah, Dover
And
got
then,
laid out.
Yeah, dude, fucking clean. Poor guy. Not really, dude. I don't even know. I wouldn't even necessarily say clean. I would say he got rocked for sure.
And
Initially,
then he got put out.
And then he was kind of just like getting beat on the fucking side of his head.
Counted it, dude. I counted it during the replay, trying to explain it to Alyssa. And I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4. He got hit with 18 unanswered fucking hammer fists. That dude was out.
Dude,
I know he was mad.
it was ridiculous.
But dude, he was fucking out, bro. 18 unanswered ones. You're not moving. Like that's
No,
you're
dude,
out, bro.
He just bop, 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 bop. That shit is crazy. So shout out to Torres on that dub. That was Tim and Chaz on that one. And we got the main event, Moreno versus Erceg. Great fucking back and forth technical fight. Dude, Brandon Moreno does what Brandon Moreno does. And he outclassed him. Virtually the whole time. I would say the first few rounds were pretty close. Well, the first and third round were closer than the rest of them. But ended up being like a 48-46 or 49-46 or something like that.
That one was a good
So
one.
I think Erceg got the second round. I think. Outside of that, Brandon kind of just did what Brandon does, dude, and he looked good.
Mixed it
Looked
up well.
clean, looked sharp, mixed it up very well, very very well.
His MMA boxing is getting better. Like he'll stand there and he'll throw,
It's
but then
just
he throws so long.
Great, dude.
He throws so long that like you don't know if it's gonna be the movement of a punch or a low kick.
Yeah.
Or a takedown.
Honestly,
At times.
so fucking just fluid.
Like, he's
He's
looked
just
good.
everywhere all the time.
No, it was really fun to watch, man. Brandon looked
That was a
good.
great fight.
Give him a fucking title shot. Fuck it, dude.
For real.
Give it to
They
him.
really need to. But that's kind of like where like the 155-pound division is sitting as well. They just really don't have anybody to fight for the title outside of
Gaethje.
people that aren't ranked.
Give it to Gaethje.
Gaethje, but it's one of those things. Gaethje's fought for the title.
Yeah, but not against
He's
Islam.
lost. Correct.
You got to give it to
But-
him because it's he has it against Islam.
I think so. I think so.
I think so too.
I didn't watch
He will
none
be
of the
the,
fights.
Huh?
I said I didn't watch none of the fights, dude. I thought
None
they
of the
started
UFC ones.
later.
As soon as the BKFC main event was over, like I turned it on and like I walked away
I
and
flipped over to the
I
UFC.
came back and realized because I just got home. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because I had to get my
Mhm.
eyes done and shit. So I turned it on to watch what was going on, but by the time I turned it on, he was getting the belt put on.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, what the fuck? So I had to go to Instagram to see what happened anyway. It was quicker. And then, but I turned on the UFC fights instantly. That's what I did. Is I saw he won
Yep.
the title. I was like, okay, and knew, changed it, and then looked on Instagram for the video.
Yep. From 2 o'clock till 10 p.m. I was watching fights.
Yeah,
Kids
dude, it was
hated
like
it. They're like, "Can we watch the Bernie Mac show?" And I was like, "No, we're watching the fights right now."
fucking 8 o'clock. I messaged him. I was like, "Damn, bro, they're damn near on the fucking main event right now." I said I had no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in a different time zone, fucking Mexico City. So they were earlier too, slightly earlier, I guess.
Yeah, probably would have started around 9 o'clock in Mexico City.
Yeah, because it was
It was
it
at
was
7.
over at like it was over at like 7, wasn't it?
I was over around 10.
Oh,
Around 9:30, 10 probably.
maybe it was a full night. Usually it's done at like 11:30, 12.
But
I like
I think
the
Mexico City's 2 hours ahead of us.
yeah.
So if it started at 7 for us, it started at 9
For show, for show, for show.
Bastards.
That's not how that works.
I don't think so
That's
either.
not how that works at all.
Did y'all hear there's some drama in baseball already?
Nope, but I'm ready to hear about it.
Who's cheating?
The Yankees.
Oh, not a
Oh,
fucking
they said-
surprise.
Oh, they're bad.
Here we go.
That
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
bat.
Torpedo bats,
Okay.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's slick though, bro. Like it's
Is it illegal though?
no.
No, it's not. People are just mad.
So it's not cheating. Just go get your own fucking bat and do the same thing.
What it is they got a hold of a fucking scientist up in that bitch, bro. That's been working and working. They've probably been working on that bat for about a decade, and finally something fucking came through, and they're like, check this design out.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking aerodynamically fucking sound.
It's perfect. And if you hit the sweet spot with that thing,
Badink.
ooh.
It's still wood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just moved
Yep.
the wood up.
Yeah, made it more like an old, like if you look at it, like remember them like D Marinis back in the day, fucking big ass bats at the end. I mean, not like that, but they were wider at the end. This one kind of is shaped
Fucking
funny.
barrel's just huge.
That barrel's shaped kind of like a fucking genie in a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind
Wait,
of.
what?
Like, almost like a bowling pin.
Yeah, bowling
Mhm.
pin. That's a better word for it. Like a genie fucking thing. You know what I mean? Is where I was getting at.
What are they called? Fucking
Torpedo bats.
Hey, I got a.
torpedo bats?
Yeah.
God, that shit's crazy. Yeah, I don't see why
the new
that's.
one. That's the old one.
Yeah, it's just they made it. I feel like in the sweet
Okay.
spot they just made it thicker.
Yeah.
Like gives me more of like a wooden softball bat vibe, though.
Yep.
To be fair,
Bigger barrel.
I don't mind it.
but one of the guys that's fucking Aaron Judge doesn't use them. He said,
You don't
"Y'all
use 'em?
seen my no." He said, "Y'all seen my fucking last few years. That should speak enough for itself. Why fix it if it's not broken?"
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Why not? That's crazy though. Yeah, no, I actually did see that. I didn't really read too much into it, but I seen that I was just getting news breaks and shit about it. It was like, oh, new bats from the Yankees or some shit like that, and I was like, huh, interesting. Those are cool looking. That's about as far
Aaron-
as I went into it, but
Aaron Judge hit 4 home runs already. Jazz Chisholm's hit 3.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah, dude, that's wild.
that's insane. How many games have they played?
Like 3.
I was gonna say that they haven't played many.
The first day they hit 9 fucking home runs.
As like the league in total, or just the teams that played, obviously that day.
They
The
just-
teams that played that day, the opening day or whatever.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. That is insane.
Fuck it, dude.
Jesus.
New
Christ.
design isn't gonna change the skill of the players.
No,
No, and
not at
also,
all.
Another thing too, though, is they only played one team. They only played
What
the
team?
Brewers while all that fucking happened.
Oh, so
That's
now
so
Brewers
crazy.
fans are just mad that their team still sucks. Nah.
Well, the Brewers have been in contention for a minute, but
Oh, great. Now I'm gonna have Brewers fans fucking Pissed off.
Coming back at you, dude. Yeah. Oh my God, Ham don't like the Brewers.
Fuck the
Thinks
Brewers.
they suck. Fucking
I don't
Ham,
like the
dude.
Brewers either.
Yep, there we go.
The Brewers fucking suck.
Yeah, so the 29th they hit 9 home runs, and Aaron Judge was 3 for 3 with 3 home runs going up to
Jesus
his 4th
fuck.
at bat.
Dude, they broke the record, didn't they?
Yeah.
Jesus.
For the most home runs and hit in the first 3 games.
Oh my God.
Did I forget what I was gonna say?
They broke the record for home runs on the first day. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was just saying if that was gonna spark something.
It did.
Okay.
Far gone.
No, that's wild though. That is insane.
They'll banish
he was
it.
He was 3 for 3 with 3 home runs, and he missed on his 4th one. He got a double by 3 feet or something like that. He missed going 4 for 4 with
He
4
said they'll
homers.
banish it like they're fucking wizards.
Well, dude, they took away.
Banishment.
Well, they took away all the fucking the sticky stuff for pitchers.
Well, yeah, that's.
Well, yeah,
fucking
but that
creepy.
makes sense though.
Why?
First of
Because
all,
the amount you can change the fucking
I get
rotation.
that. I get that, but I feel like a little
it's like
bit of
putting. That's like putting stickum in their fucking baseball gloves, so anything that touches the glove fucking sticks.
They can catch him.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
Whereas
whack,
the bat is, I mean, you still have to hit it in the sweet spot. Yeah, the sweet spot's a little bit wider now, but that doesn't make it necessarily any easier to hit. You still got to be, I mean, you're swinging at a fucking 98 mile per hour fucking pitch on average. You're immune to Chaz or something.
Yeah,
He's
but
yelling
I
at the
think-
dog.
I think you got to think
makes
about
sense.
it too as the MLB is a fucking brand where they're trying to make sure people are entertained. So they're gonna let the people with bats do the shit, but then pitchers, if they're pitching too good, you ain't gonna get no hits.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
No
saying.
hits, no long
That is
ball.
also very true.
Yeah, you ain't getting no views then.
That's
And
basically.
I'm sorry, but like,
That's coming
that's
from
why
a g-
people.
What's
No,
up?
you're good, Tony. You go.
I was gonna say that's coming from somebody that I enjoy the pitching side of things. So I don't see a problem with a little bit of stickiness or tar or something on your
Right.
fingers because I want to see that curveball go from this side to this fucking side. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like shit
But
like that because I sit behind the pitcher's plate and that's what I like. When we go to the Wahoos or the few times we did, I like sitting right behind the fucking pitcher's box, bro, or the batter's box or plate. Sorry,
Yeah, but that's-
plate.
That's like, jiu-jitsu with MMA. I could sit there and watch 2 jiu-jitsu dudes
Yeah.
go back and forth all fucking day long, but not a lot of people like watching that. They'd rather watch dudes stand and bang, But, which is why they're going to let the bats happen.
Pause.
But I'd rather watch fucking teams hit fucking 6 home runs per game with a different bat than watch it be 2-0 at the end of the 9th inning.
Especially
seventh
right
inning.
now, like that. Look
You know
at the
what I mean?
NBA was trying to change things too with that mid-season fucking tournament because they wanted to make things more exciting. It's like, how about you
Yeah, that was...
tell your superstars with great fucking technology and stop fucking sitting half the season, you fucking cocksuckers.
Yeah.
You guys are making
I don't-
millions of dollars to
I don't
be
really watch
half-assed
basketball too much,
nowadays,
but-
bro.
Yep.
I don't watch too much basketball, but...
But that's exactly how
But
it is.
it's-
Most
If
of
I
them
showed
just
up to
sit
work,
out.
if I showed up
Yeah.
at work and
Dirty
sat
game.
on my ass
Yeah.
and collected all the benefits for
Yeah.
half the fucking year of my job, I would be fired.
100%. 100%. But, like, that's no different than, you look at MMA now, dude, like, really the UFC is just a fucking entertainment business at this point. They obviously they have some of the best fighters in the world, but it's 100%. I mean, it's a fashion show over there in the UFC.
It's not rigged,
You know?
though.
No,
I'm not
it's
saying
not
these
rigged.
other sports are
but it's
rigged.
just
You know
a
what I'm
fashion
saying?
show.
They're not rigged, but it's hard to find.
But it is all about it's
NFL
all about
script.
the entertainment. It's all about getting people to pay, getting people to watch, getting people to come. So that's
Pause.
it's all about making more money for sure, no matter the sport. So if
I like
fucking
making people
the
come,
MLB, if the MLB makes these bats not illegal forever, and they're just allowed to use them and they don't take them away, and other teams start using them, and other teams start fucking batting
Then
6 home runs in a fucking game every game,
the
I'll
pitchers.
start watching more baseball.
Yeah, then at least don't give them that stickum shit,
Then
but
at
at
that
least
point-
allow the pitchers have tar. You know what
Like
I'm saying?
Slick your
Vaseline type shit.
Some,
Lick
yeah,
your
like
finger.
nothing drastic, but something where like like they're gonna make it a tad
it.
bit more challenging. Where like instead of throwing a 78 curveball, they can whip it in there a little bit faster because they got more grip. You know what I mean?
That is true.
I want to
Or
see
you
like
gotta
Make it a
think
little,
too.
make it a little bit more challenging to hit. But if you hit it, then she gone. If you
Oh,
hit
it's
that
not-
sweet spot, she gone.
Forget too
But-
though, the MLB's dealing with the fucking Savannah Bananas fucking taking over and fucking putting on shows.
They're fucking
you know what I mean?
slick,
So,
bro. They are fun to
know
watch,
what
bro.
that
I follow
is.
them on Instagram. They are
Yes.
basically pro like college kids that like started this like fun globetrotters, but in baseball, bro. Like there'll be a guy on pitcher's mound that pitches in fucking stilts, dude.
Yeah, like who the fuck?
And they'll like
That's crazy.
scoop it up
What?
underneath their leg, bro, and like do like weird tricks off the chest with the ball and throw them out at first. You know, they do weird shit and it's exciting. Globetrotters
That's
are
ball
what I wanna
players, dude.
see.
and like it
What's
makes
it
it
called?
fun again.
let me see if I can pull up a fucking video for him.
Yeah, I gotta see this shit.
Dude, it is sick, bro. I'm glad you brought that up, Tim. Seriously, I never even
I'm
thought
gonna go grab
would
some
have thought
snack.
about
I'm
bringing
gonna
it
go
up.
grab a snack real quick while he's looking this shit up.
That dude that was on stilts, I actually seen they were talking about him, and he didn't really have no deep baseball run in like college or nothing like that. But when they did the tryouts, the one guy that was running the team was like, he's gonna do something for this that's gonna change the way we do shit for a minute, and I gotta have him. And sure as shit, the dude was like, I got my stilts in my car. You want me to bring them out and I can show you I can hit with them, I can pitch with them. Like, I'll do whatever, man. I just want to.
Who the fuck just has stilts in their car, dude?
The same type of person that
Why
carries
not?
a unicycle with them. That guy probably has one.
Oh, 100%.
Fuck. Goofy bastards. Fun watching, motherfucker. Dude. I feel like I'm at a circus right now.
You in
Oh
it?
my god.
Yup.
Yep.
Love
Oh
these
my
guys.
This dude's really just in fucking 6-foot stilts, dude. That's crazy.
Dude, the batter's just fucking. He's just fucking dancing too.
Yeah, it's literally the Globetrotters for baseball. It's absolutely fucking awesome.
They got every.
Yeah,
Dude, that would have threw me the fuck off, man.
and like the ump and shit gets into it, dude, and he starts freaking out when he's striking people out and shit like that. He's doing backflips and shit back there, like
Hell yeah.
Ah, dude, this shit would be
They're-
cool as fuck.
they're entertaining. And like I said, down there in Miami, they actually sold out the Marlins Stadium back-to-back nights down there, which was the most that that stadium's seen in like fucking 5 years.
That's nuts.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
God damn.
so
That's crazy. That is fucking nuts. Holy shit.
But it makes baseball exciting. It really does.
It does, for
Well,
sure.
100%. That would make it
it's-
exciting in itself to watch.
crazy too, because there's a lot of shit out there that's coming up like that. The Savannah Bananas, then you got the 3v3 basketball that they put out that already got put as an Olympic fucking sport.
You know why people are liking shit like this over like traditional sports? It's because I think the idea of the athlete itself, and because of like how soft everything's getting and how much of a show it's becoming and like all this shit, everyone's like, if we're gonna do that, I'd rather watch these motherfuckers have fun with it than these assholes, dude. And I think the numbers of the NBA,
Yeah.
the NFL, and everything is just fucking. And sooner or later, they're gonna be making with the women's NBA. The WNBA picked a wrong time to try to get more money for professional sports, in my mind.
But at the same time, I think the WNBA will continuously grow, while the NBA and all these other ones
Yeah.
will maybe diminish a little bit. But the NBA now at this point it's growing at a decent pace. I'll give them their credit.
There's a lot of cool things going on.
I feel like women's NBA needs to throw a fucking 4-pointer line on the court to maybe make it a little more exciting.
Trampolines, bro.
But that shit used to be cool as fuck.
Hell
Was it
yeah.
slam ball or whatever, bro?
Yeah, something like that, dude. People just be fucking jumping goddamn 12 plus feet in the air and fucking dunking the ball and shit. They had pads
That
around
shit
the
is
fucking
crazy.
backboard and the fucking rim so people didn't smash their shit. Dude, that
Fuck
shit
yeah.
was crazy to watch. Just crazy.
I'll be right back. I gotta take the kid to bed.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, dude, that shit was crazy to watch.
I don't know. I
Well,
guess I never even really thought of that. Like, if you really look at it, the numbers of all these things are really diminishing because everything's getting so political, and they're getting away from the fucking idea of just playing the sport itself. That you look at these people like the Banana People or the Globetrotters and people like that, and you see these guys having fun. They're playing the sport you enjoy playing and watching. But they're having fun.
They're enjoying it.
They're not getting pissed off and like all of a sudden having a bad game and then coming to the conference in a fucking dress with painted ass nails talking about we need to give money. Bitch, you give money.
No, for real.
Come out there with $1 million fucking chain.
I've never seen that shit though. That's crazy.
Yeah, give
I
that
feel
chain
I've
to me,
seen the
bro.
still-
I'm poor.
I feel like I've seen the stilts video before, but
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a concurrent, like a consistent thing. Like they do that kind of shit.
They
all the time.
they used to just be like kind of like small, but they've really grown over the years. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
So what do? They do this in like actual like college games, or they just find like scrimmage teams and play against other teams for scrimmage and just fuck around the whole
I'm
time?
pretty sure it's all like scripted scrimmage. Right?
Um,
Kind of like Nitro Circus type of shit. They come in, they do a bunch of tricks, they do their shit, and skedaddle. But play the game. I don't know who wins, or I think it's all like maybe it's just them having fun, and whoever wins wins. You know what I mean?
But do both teams do it, or just them?
Both. I would assume, or do they? I've just seen clips of them over the years get bigger and bigger. I did not know they sold out that stadium. That's sick as fuck.
Until 2022, the Bananas competed as a collegiate summer baseball team in the Coastal Plain Leagues, the CPL West Division, where they won 3 Pettit Cup championships in 2016, 21, and 22.
Oh hell yeah!
In 2018, they began playing exhibition games outside of the CPL season under the banana ball format.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
So it's just motherfuckers getting together having a good time.
Yeah.
pretty much.
That basically you make things up as a team like they do, and you come out and you act them out and you fucking do it.
So this version of baseball is
cool.
designed to be faster and more entertaining with rules like no bunting, no stepping out of the batter's box, and a hard 2-hour limit.
Ooh. Sick. Let's do it, dude. Let's put together a team.
Fuck putting together a team, bro. Let's go try out for some teams. You know how hard it is to get a bunch of motherfuckers together that want to do shit like that?
Literally.
Damn near impossible. You can't even get people to show up for softball.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
It's hard as a fucking rap. Fuck that.
Yep.
I'm trying to
Maybe.
fucking...
Should.
It'd be cool as hell.
Should go try out.
Yep.
Hey, boys.
Why don't you? Go do a walk-on tryout, Chaz.
That'd be cool, bro.
Right.
No, dude, not a yeah right, bro. What do you mean yeah right? Dude, just go fucking do it. What's the worst that could happen?
Dude, I'm just trying to get some free tickets.
It
bro.
hurt my feelings, dude. I don't know.
I ain't good enough for that shit, bro.
Fucking feelings when it comes down to it. But guess what? Now what happens? You go up there, you rock that shit, and they're like, you know what? We're gonna put you on our practice squad right now, get you back into the game, get you back into it, and then what? Year
I don't know.
2025, dude. You'll be 25 in 5 days.
Yep.
So make the most of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Take this year by its nuts and go fucking do a walk-on tryout somewhere.
That's what it is, bro. That grab it right by the cojones. That's what I'm doing. I'm even fondling it. Yeah, like.
I've been working out every day for the last, I wouldn't say 12 days, but I'll say for the last 8 days probably. I've been doing, I think it's 8 now. 20 push-ups in the morning, 20 push-ups in the afternoon, 20 push-ups at night.
Little here, little there, man. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, yes, sir. Goddamn it. Well, the wife sent me this thing called the Finch app, and I downloaded it or whatever, and you can set like little goals in there, and like they have goals themselves. So I added in there the 20 push-ups in the morning, 20 push-ups in the afternoon, or around noon, and then 20 push-ups at night. But there's like there's little goals like drink water, fucking like shit like that. You know what I mean? Like wash your face, do something that makes you happy. You know, just like little things like that. Whatever. So I set the goals. Jerk off. Do something that makes me happy.
Yeah, dude.
I do that. I hit that.
Little
Ding, ding, ding.
little squash
action,
action
but-
going on here.
But no, it's cool as fuck. And it just, you know, like, it just reminds you to do not stupid shit, but just the little shit, you know? And then so I put push-ups on there, and I've been cranking them out. Layla did push-ups with me all weekend long, so that was pretty cool. But, then I did some push-ups with Killy Boy on my back. I got 5 of them after I just did, like, fucking 30 push-ups. I got 5 done with Killy Boy on my back, and Layla, she's like, only 5? I thought you were going to do more than that, blah, 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 blah. I bet I could do 5, and I was like, I would like to see you do 1. That's what I'm excited about. Let me see you do 1. And she's like, I can. She gets down, Killy gets on her back, she gets up, and she goes to go down, and what? Face plants the ground, and I was like, yeah, that's what I fucking thought. And I did 5 of those motherfuckers.
It hurts.
And then today, we're over at fucking Romy's house, and Finley wanted me to do push-ups with her on my back. So I did push-ups with Finley. I did 7 of them with her. And then I did another fucking 10 with Killy Boy on my back right afterwards. And I did 20 before either of those. So I felt pretty fucking good about that. I was like, you know what, dude? Fuck yeah. That's actually a lot of push-ups.
No, that's legit.
That's crazy. But so I've been doing push-ups every day. Started doing some some sit-ups this weekend with Layla.
What if I
maybe like 30 total this weekend, but
what if I send you? I'm gonna send you a 5-minute every day. You gotta do it every day, but it's a 5-minute core workout. That's it, nonstop, 5 minutes, done deal. Do it before bed every night.
That shit in the chat. I'll do it too.
yeah, I was gonna say I could probably do that.
I've been doing the push-up shit for a minute now. So.
It's this core workout.
Dude, push-ups are good to do.
My boy Tamir just gave it to us not too long ago.
Strengthen the core up.
And
yeah,
it is a unique one, but it's a 5-minute nonstop core workout. You do it every day.
Yeah.
And you
I'll
don't
give
even.
it a try.
Yeah. I'll record. I'll have it recorded and I'll throw it in there.
As long as it doesn't like by the 4th day, I'm probably going to be burning up. Actually, by the 4th or 5th day, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have stomach cramps like a motherfucker, dude. I'm gonna be chugging water because my stomach feels dehydrated. It's just cramping up.
It's gonna feel that way. But the best thing about it is a few of them are timed. So a few of them are for the first few minutes. You got to do them for the minute. Then there's a few sections where you just do 20, 20, 30. You know what I'm saying? So like a few of them are timed, but the 5-minute one is like all together. It's a 5-minute workout.
Right.
Yep.
It could take 10 minutes. In total, you're doing 5 minutes worth of workout.
Yeah. And you can minus some numbers like the days it's starting to get hard. You can minus them. You know, it's like shit. You know, like because I do it too. It's like fuck, dude, 20.
Yeah.
I'll do 18 on the side. You know, like I'm trying to force myself to do it. And it hurts, but yeah, just do it a little bit every. It's 5-minute workout every day. It's a good the toughest core workout I've had, but I like it. I mean, it's drastically helped me.
Fuck, stop, dude. I have to do mine. You trying to do some push-ups with me, Tony, or what?
Push-ups?
Yeah, dude, 20 of them. At least 20 of them. How many you got in your tank? How many push-ups you got?
I don't know. I don't know. Should we find out? Should I fucking move the camera and find out?
I'll do the same shit, dude. You want to know how many you got?
I don't know, dude.
How many do you think you got?
I don't know.
That's the real question.
Let me
No, what do you mean you don't know? No. I need. Hold on. I gotta get my dogs out of my face, or else they're gonna be climbing on me the whole time.
I had to mute myself so I can hear you guys talking.
I ain't.
I'm not in that. I'm not in that kind of stuff yet, man. I do my
Chance,
10
Tim?
at a time. I do my 10 at a time.
No.
I could probably bang out 15 top.
Uh-huh.
In one go, I could probably.
I don't need to prove to our viewers that I can do push-ups.
I don't have to prove nothing either, but I can go get down and do them while they're doing them.
Damn, Tony, bro. You need a shave, dog. You got no legs, dude. You're like 5'5". Little. You know, you don't even got your fucking headphones on, bro.
Oh, I'm muted. But yeah, dude, look at them fucking things, bro. My legs are nice.
Oh, well, your
starting
legs
to
are
All right,
I can't
so-
I'm
hear
working
it.
on that
God, oh my
teardrop,
God.
bro.
So you did hear me. I was like, damn, bro, you need to shave.
Alright.
Taylor, buddy. Can you see?
Hey, bro, why do you got your wife's robe on?
You'll probably do more than me, bro.
Now you got a cat that's gonna get in your way.
Alright, so yeah, if I was...
I've already done fucking trained twice already.
Oh yeah, dude, we're good. I want to see if my headphones will reach, so I can hear you, motherfuckers.
Make fun of you or
Oh
what?
my god. Oh my god. I think so.
You ready?
Yep, I can hear you now. Come on, buddy. Yep.
He doesn't show his legs. He's about to do female push-ups.
Alright. Ready? Go.
Dude's doing it with the robe on. Whatever cuts weight, right? Trying to make his ass laugh. You could tell when Tony stops is when his fucking beard touches the ground.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, see, I've been doing a lot of push-ups lately, so
Oh.
that's my excuse.
What'd you get? I didn't even see.
I had 30.
count.
My bad.
More than I got. I only did 18 when I got down there, but then I was like, yeah, well, that's it for me.
I did him so fast, y'all didn't even see me.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't count. I just kind of fucking went at it. I'll count them later.
Oh my god, dude.
Well, fix your
I'm
camera,
pretty su-
Tony.
I'm pretty sure I did 30.
Put my headphones back in.
My shit froze. Need help with your camera? Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now.
I do.
I don't know. I stopped counting at like 15. Felt like mine was cleaner than his.
I
That's
just
not true. You weren't even what? Brother?
I was just looking at ways to make fun of you.
I heard the beard comment.
So did that one was good. Oh my god, shit is crazy. Okay.
No, I'd be getting weird looks too, because we'd be at work and I'll just drop down and do 10, 15 of them right there. People be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh my god.
Hey, we did that shit the other day in Bay 1.
Staying true to what I said I was gonna do. If I had time,
Yo.
I'll fucking throw some in.
Oh my god, dude.
Whoa,
The
dude.
fuck was that, bro?
You should have never moved your shit.
That sparked this
This is
freaking.
not good.
Go to
my
Netflix
shit's
tonight
going-
and
my
watch
shit's
a
going
movie
crazy.
called Talk to Me.
Bro,
Dude,
you're
I
the
saw
same
that.
thing.
I watched that shit last night, bro.
I gotta
That shit was good.
I saw the preview to that shit a while ago, back
Yup,
a couple
me
years
too.
ago, and I was like, dude,
When it came out.
I want to watch that shit. And finally,
Bro,
it came
that's-
out for free, and I watched it, and I'm like, it was as good as
We
I
need
thought
to-
it was.
When did you watch it?
Oh yeah.
We started it last night, but I started it, and then I was like, you know, like when you get into a movie so long, I'm like, I can't watch this without my wife. My wife doesn't like scary movies because she thinks they're fucking
my wife
retarded.
loves scary movies.
No, that was a good one.
And I get into it. And about 10 minutes in, she's like, "You really think you're gonna watch this without me?" So I fucking shut that shit off, turned on One Piece, and we finished it this morning.
Dude, movie's good as hell. Dude, your
yeah.
camera's tweaking, dude.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I let you in. I'm just kidding. Like, bro, how crazy. Dude, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Dude, you need to.
I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, I would.
Start talking about this.
Y'all are talking about this scary ass fucking movie, dude. But my camera's ticking.
Bro,
It's gonna come back
I
on.
want to explain it so bad, but like I don't want to
You
ruin
guys
it
need
for
to,
y'all.
yeah.
man.
It
Bro, this
fucking
is
threw
gonna
me
pop
for
back
a
on, dude, and it's gonna.
dude.
There's gonna be a fucking ghost behind me.
Yo, basically, you guys need to watch it, and we need to just kind of get
We
together
need to
and
talk about
talk
that.
about it right away.
Alright, so I'll watch it and we'll talk about it on Wednesday.
Tim, scary movie.
I am gonna send it to the woman right now, and we'll get it watched before Wednesday.
Hell yeah, it is a.
Damn right.
It's a good fucking movie. It was a trip. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, me too.
She likes that kind of stuff.
I was gonna say, dude, my wife loves that shit. She watched it and she's like, "You need to watch this movie." She also told me to watch this movie called Adolescent.
I've seen that.
Adolescence, something like that.
Oh, dude.
I'm about to watch Trap. Trap.
Oh, at that fucking baseball game or whatever
No, the concert.
concert. That's what it was. Yeah, dude. I watched.
I have no idea what you're talking
It's
about.
literally.
I've seen.
They're trying to. They created a
Elaborate.
fake concert for to capture a serial killer. And this, basically, I'm pretty sure they're pretty open about who the serial killer is. It's like his point of view of this
Okay.
fake concert
So it's like this dude going there and enjoying the concert.
with his daughter, and it's a fake concert to
He's a
capture
serial
him.
killer?
It's fucking crazy. Off the at least the previews I've seen.
Yeah, the preview was crazy. I've seen the preview.
Okay, so you guys, what's it called?
Trap. That's on
Yeah.
Netflix
Trap?
too. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to.
I watched another movie last night. It was called On the Line with Mel Gibson. He's a fucking radio host, like the midnight radio host.
I sent that to the wife.
It was pretty good. Ending pissed me off, but y'all just need to watch that.
What movie was that one? That
It's called On the Line
On
with
the
Mel
Line?
Gibson. Yeah.
Okay.
He's like a radio host that fucking starts at midnight and then people call him and ask him things and shit like that. And things turn for the worst.
I feel like maybe I've seen that before. But
Can't quit watching Lost right now. That's what I'd be watching
You're
still.
still stuck on it.
yeah, I'm still stuck on Bernie Mac, dude. I haven't finished it yet. I'm in season 5, so
Dude, it's 25 episodes for the first 2 seasons of Lost. They're 45 minutes apiece. I'm on season 2, episode 20.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you got a long ways to go.
Dude, I'd be at work rolling around on a chair, airing up tires. I got that shit on my knee, bro. I'm just watching it.
Oh, headphone in,
Fuck yeah.
always watching Lost.
Dude, this motherfucker would just be cleaning the box and his phone is just sitting on top of the box. I'll walk over and he's just, hey. Like, what's up?
How's it going?
Just
They don't want
staring.
me doing nothing extra, so I do my part where I need to. I help pick up, I clean up after myself, and then I gotta make myself look busy while I do nothing.
Goddamn right. Watch
Welcome.
Netflix. Why the fuck not?
Everybody else does, dude. People just sit there and watch videos and watch movies and shit, TV shows. Fuck it, why not?
That's wild. I've never heard people watching full-on movies at work before.
Bro, our
Guys
group
bring
of
their
people,
fucking- They
Like she
bring
used
their
to.
whole ass laptop, dude, and then just fucking do tournaments and shit on like overnights.
yo, overnights don't be busy hardly ever, but
Yeah, but I guess that kind of makes sense if you're bored.
yeah, but fucking hey, do
There's
something
always
else,
things
you know?
I was gonna say there's always things you can do around the shop. Clean.
That's
Scrub
what
the
I said.
floors,
They just did something.
clean the
They come
drains.
in and it's just the leftover mess from second shift.
Still, because they
This
don't,
last week,
third
one of
shift
the
don't
overnight
do
guys
shit.
didn't even change. He stayed in his street clothes all night.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
He's like, shows how much I did. Yeah, dude, that's how much you do every day. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, could you imagine if you could do construction overnight?
Probably
Showing up
wouldn't
to
be
someone's
bad, I
house
feel.
yeah, but showing up to someone's house at 10 p.m. like, hey man, I'm here to do your windows.
Right. Dude, the neighbors would be pissed.
Oh my god, they'd be so mad. Yeah, we got to get this done by 6 a.m.
Yeah, got to.
I got to bring my kids to school in the morning. Like, bro, that'd be crazy.
It would be.
That would be fucking nuts. I'd do it though. I'd work an overnight shift. That'd be fun.
Dude, my hair is like all tangled back here and it's pissing me off.
Like it's an empty
Why not?
house and it's in the middle of the woods type of thing. You're in the country. You're like, fuck it, I'll come to your windows, dude.
Yeah. Hey, you're not gonna be there? I'll fucking do it. Middle of the
I don't know.
country is a little fucking
Even different than
sketchy,
the
but
middle of the woods. I'd rather be in the middle of the country than the middle of the woods.
Either one.
nah, dude. In the middle of the woods, somebody's grabbing my asses.
Yeah, middle of the
Floodlights,
woods. What are we doing? Windows on a cabin, bro? Fuck that.
bro.
Not in the middle of the night.
Floodlights.
But if it's like a country house, 100%, I'd do that shit. I worked on Kluko's house a lot on the weekends and shit too. When we
Say
did that.
floodlights like fucking some scary movie type shit, bro. It's gonna they're gonna start turning off. Fucking,
For real.
I don't know. It's
Yo.
dark as fuck.
Speaking of that, have we talked about the new Final Destination yet?
I watched the trailer to that shit this
Preview.
morning.
Pull it up.
Pull it up.
Pull it up. I watched
I was gonna
that
say
shit.
I was gonna look it up on my phone, but somebody pull it up.
That shit.
I ain't seen
I just
that
watched
yet.
it yesterday or the day before. I don't know which one it was, but
It came out 5 days ago, so one of the last 5 days for sure.
definitely we were on top of it. We were on top of it this time. So
I watched it last Saturday, actually.
I actually watched it last year, dude.
Yeah, be for real. Oh.
Bloodlines.
Sick.
Drinks all around. Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Family, you don't get to pick the one you get. Just gotta love the one you got.
I always knew this day would come.
I got it.
I don't think you got it.
I held him off for years.
Charlie! Get up here!
He's a relentless son of a bitch. Won't stop till he finishes the job. Death is coming for our family.
I said, oh, 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 oh,
Oh, shit. Dude, imagine.
oh my God.
Grandma, what's happening to us?
Years ago, I had a premonition that started it all. I saw what death was about to do. I saved a lot of lives that night.
Everyone needs to get off the dance floor!
Lives that were never meant to be saved. But death doesn't like it when you mess with his plans. This book, it will show you everything you need to know to keep our family safe.
It all started with Grandma. Death is coming for us because we were never supposed to exist. Watch out!
Only by embracing death will it pass you by.
Maybe Death's not actually coming for our family. Because that would be crazy.
Stands in the middle of the road, says that.
Murphy, come on, man.
Good luck.
Hey, is that the dude from the Taken movie?
That's the dude
Good
from
luck.
dude. That's Candyman.
Yes.
It's his last
That's
movie.
crazy.
It was his final movie before he died, from what I understand. One of the finals ones. But all I know is
fucking-
they made this one another, like,
don't know,
I'm glad this
Destination
next
football.
generation gets to deal with this shit, because you know how common it could be to accidentally drop a glass in ice and give it to somebody you know?
Right, not even thinking about it, you know?
Yeah, dude, like, that's a life that, or jumping on a trampoline with something sharp under it. These kids, this next generation's about to get just as much fear as we do driving behind a truck full of wood.
Drama.
It's not even, bro, I think
Exciting.
about everything
Let's go.
like that, bro.
Trains?
All the roller coasters.
Trains,
Yo,
I hate
for real,
fucking.
roller coasters?
What could be underneath trains, bro? Stifler got his head cut the fuck off, bro.
Yeah.
In the very
Now I'm gonna be afraid of rotating doors and shit. I ain't fucking with them.
Yo, for real.
I'm just gonna walk through the glass on the other side. No, fuck that. Get the fuck in there, throw an elbow or two.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? That's crazy. I'm excited for that. That May 16th. That said.
Yeah, dude.
Write that down.
Dude, I'm trying to fight. That just reminded me. I'm trying to fight August 3rd again, boys.
Where at?
Yeah, and fucking
Sturgis, baby.
Yeah, Sturgis.
Sturgis. Bring me to
That
the
would be
Midwest, bro. Bring me to the Midwest.
That would be dope as fuck.
Bring me to the Midwest, bro.
I think that'd be dope.
Would you guys go to that one?
Yeah, why not?
Sturgis, baby.
When?
August 3rd.
I had to even talk to the woman about it, to be fair.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I ain't talking to nobody about it. I'm just gonna go.
This is how I would convince people to go. I know it's kind of like using it to my advantage, but if I can get on that card, because I'm gonna win this fight, and I'm gonna ask to be on that card. I just want to let everybody know the last time they were in Sturgis, Conor McGregor was there, and so was other celebrity, like higher end celebrities. Like you can meet some high end fighters. You know what I mean?
Right.
Dude, Amanda Nunes was in Hollywood, bro.
I know, dude. I saw that. That was
Bring
crazy.
me to Hollywood, dude. Let me fight in Hollywood.
See Amanda Nunes get up in this shit.
I think
You
they.
don't want to go to Hollywood.
What? I'd fight over there.
But
For that.
Well, the only reason I say I won't be able to is because 2 weeks before that I'll be in Cleveland.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
I'm
the only
still
reason
going.
why I say I can't do it. And
Bro, your
so
shit's tweaking, dog.
I need to bring my dogs in the house because I'm scared.
I need.
I'll be right back.
That's why the dog was over there jumping next to him in the camera, bro. This dude's been getting attacked.
That Final Destination
Yeah, I
shit's
totally
about to
forgot
happen,
about that.
bro. Shouldn't have left.
Dude, I want to get on that or like an Omaha card.
You say the Omaha card?
There is Omaha cards too. They have. There's one like a week after my fight, so I can't get on that one. But I know
weird.
Nebraska's not too far from you guys either, is it? Omaha.
No.
Omaha's like 3
5.
hours away.
Yeah. See, like that'd be something like maybe later in the year.
No,
I
it's
could-
like 4 or 5 actually. Yeah, you're right because it's past Des Moines.
I do. Don't get me wrong. I do want to be on that Sturgis card though. That's a huge fucking opportunity.
That'd be dope.
That'd be cool.
That would be dope as fuck.
I want Sturgis
Do it up.
because it's August.
Unless if I win the Powerball by then I'll be there for sure, dude.
It
I'll
just
never miss another
gives
one.
me a few months. Like, I don't plan on taking too much time. I don't plan on taking any time off after this one. But
But at this point, I'm just hoping I win the Powerball.
don't we all?
Gotta play to win, though, right?
Yeah, I don't.
That's
play.
why I don't play.
I don't play because I don't win.
But
I'm a
gonna
hater
start
like
playing.
that.
So when I win, bro, fuck all y'all.
Damn.
It's pretty fucked up.
No.
Nah, he gives that vibe. It's alright.
If you win there, dude.
I wouldn't even tell you guys, bro. Y'all would just see things.
Yeah,
You're
get a new camera.
God, I hope so.
I don't know or no, dude. I would just have a studio for me, Chaz, and Tim to go to every single week.
I don't know, or we're just in a whole new fucking building, bro. We're all looking at each other on the same camera. Fucking Tony would be like, wait a second. What the fuck? See, that'd be cool.
That would be fun.
I'd probably be at the studio just for
Dude,
shits and giggles.
Did you see they're opening at that fucking...
What else would there be to do?
You know that Troy dude from fucking Impact, bro,
Are
in
you kidding me?
Austin is opening a gym in Albert Lee now? In the mall?
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. And I don't mean to be rude, man. I've kind of lost a lot of respect for this kid since that day. Him and his woman laughed at me at Callan's house. Fucking pussies. That fucking Jason Tiedemann or whatever. He was dating that chick named Taylor I went to school with, right? Listen, and we were over at Callan's house, and me and Alyssa were there. We're just kind of, they brought it up, like, something about my fighting, because he was just getting into it. And at this point, dude, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I've accomplished more than that kid could fucking ever imagine at this point. I'm an adult. I got a wife, kids. My MMA career was ready at that, through and through. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did what I could have done. I've won a title. I went pro. It's whatever. Taylor, like, sat there and just started fucking talking shit, like how I was just a loser in school, and I had no friends, and the only friend I had was Tyler, and the other people, it's like, okay.
I mean, you were kind of
and it's like,
no, I'm just kidding.
I was, I didn't have many friends.
You were kind
like,
of a loser.
But the friends I had, I'm still friends with all of them from elementary school.
Right, they're real
friends.
Mm-hmm.
But
Goddamn
out of all
right.
them people that I went to school with, I'm the only one that's done something. So to sit here and bash me, like, me and Alyssa were looking at each other like, who the fuck do these, like, what does she think who does she think she is? You know what I'm saying? Like, I came from Florida to visit, I think, at this point. Like, we were here to visit. I don't know. Maybe we were still living there. I don't exactly remember. He was dating that Amber chick. I don't remember if we were here or not. But either way, that guy is fat as fuck. He had, like, 2 amateur fights, and he's, like, a coach for them guys. Or he shared the post. I'm friends with him on Facebook, but...
You're cutting out, Tony, on that.
Oh, my bad.
Be my end, but
nope. It was just like, that kid is just, who the fuck are you, bro? And Troy, go back to Austin, dude.
That's crazy.
Stay out of Oberlee, bro. That's for Forge and Victor and them boys. It's the only gym that needs to be promoted. You and your fucking
goddamn right.
Cardio kickboxing can get out of the mall in Oberlee, bro.
Yeah, but it's not gonna last long, no, dude. Nothing lasts long in Oberlee at the mall. Ever.
Dunham's.
Yeah.
A lot of sports.
That's only
though.
because of all
School
the
sport.
hunters and sports, yeah.
Hunters and school
sports.
School sports.
If there's anything with sports that has to do with Alberley sports, yeah, no, dude. For sure it's gonna last long. But if you look at it, Tiger City Sports is closed down.
Ever since they moved, bro. Ever since they moved stores.
Yeah. It is also true. Dude, my dog's going crazy.
A lot of people, I guess, they want to come to the south side of town. I don't know. We're all ghetto.
Nobody wants to come.
They're gonna put a what?
Man.
And Aldi's.
Everything happens. What?
We have an Aldi's right around the corner.
In Oberley?
I love Aldi's. Yeah, they're putting one in.
Where at? In the mall?
No.
It won't last long.
Across from Quick Trip and that new development.
Hold on.
His woman might know.
That's what he's asking Google real quick. As in Google, I mean his wife.
It's before the strip mall at Walmart. When you're coming down that road, there's that little driveway. Apparently, that's where it's going.
Oh, okay.
That wouldn't be a bad spot for it at all.
Walmart
got competition.
Yeah, Walmart done skis. If Aldi's gets right there.
Aldi's is good, man.
That is going to be
But they won't replace Walmart because Aldi's still is like a selection of shit.
Right.
You'll know when you... I don't know if you've been... Justice, have you been doing Aldi's?
Yeah, I don't live under a rock. But...
Well, I wasn't sure.
I get out of my house every now.
Hey,
well, I just haven't been up that way in a long time, and I've never heard... I didn't hear of an Aldi's.
I live under a rock, bro.
I'm just kidding. No, well, there's one in not in yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Austin has one.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been.
I've never been to Aldi's.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I only went to Austin for like work, dude. Austin
for what?
For what?
Like for work. Like I've never been around Austin. Like they're like.
Honestly, you cut out right there. So, and the first word that popped in my head was I only went to Austin for porn. So.
No, for work.
That's kind of just what I was thinking when you said that. I don't know.
Amateur. Oh.
Jesus, dude.
Work and tattoos.
Oh.
Dude, your fucking camera's gonna give me a fucking seizure, dog.
You just gotta remember to bring a quarter.
Out of nowhere, I'm gonna come back on butt ass naked.
God, I hope not. All right, now I'm scared.
Down, dude.
I was like, stop talking.
Get down so I can get undressed. Yo,
Whip it out around the dogs, bro. They're gonna eat that shit.
What just happened?
Chaz, that reminded me of the dog, dude.
Oh my god.
Look at that dog. The dog just hanging out next to you, bro.
Oh.
Bro, he's just crazy. Yeah, he be doing that shit. Hey man, so did you guys look at those some of those questions I sent
Yeah, bro.
to you guys? No. Yo, look at that.
I
So
got it on here. You can't see it, but it's a white screen.
Yeah.
For
So
you.
I got the main one I wanted to ask. Actually, I didn't find this. Romy found this and sent it to me because she was giving me shit about how much I talk. She's like, you need to let other people talk. Mainly, she was like, you should try to get Tim to talk a little bit more. And I was like, well, what should I ask him? And she's like, I don't know. But then she took it as a challenge, so she found some questions. And so
how low does your left nut hang past your right nut, Tim? We are curious.
I measured it the other day. It's about 3.5 centimeters.
Yeah. Which nut hangs lower than your other one? No, dude, but I thought this was a good one because I'm a firm believer and I think everything happens for a reason. So do you believe in everything happens for a reason, or do we just find reasons after things happen?
Before we answer that question, why do you believe everything happens for a reason?
I don't know, dude. I think there's just a reason for everything. Like if by chance we're in a simulation, there's a reason that literally everything happens, and then it all pans out. I guess I don't know how to really explain it all that well because I'm kind of retarded, but
I believe everything happens for a reason, and I feel like I think there's such thing as destiny.
Yeah, bro.
I think there's things you're destined to do, and I think there's a path you're chosen to go down, but I also think you get to pave your own way at the same time. Like, you don't necessarily have to take certain steps, but I think everything that you do or everything that happens to you happens for a reason, is to teach you something or for you to get over something or whatever, you know?
Right. No, I do agree. Honestly, that's exactly how I would have looked at it too.
Yeah.
What about you, Tim?
I mean, kind of in this in the same way, but as the same sense too, though. That kind of just makes me kind of think, you know, everything happens for a reason, yes, but the reason could be just so you have to work through things that you don't work through normally.
Right. Yeah.
Because if you notice, like when you start like when I get into a thing where I get mad easy, it seems to be the same thing happens every fucking day that pisses me off. So it's like.
Right, so then now it's
not get pissed off.
Right, trying to get you to like work through it instead of getting pissed off about it. Right.
Yeah.
Like
look,
it's like growing up and having the same problems, you know, from when you were a child, and you're like, damn, dude, why it keeps happening, and you just get mad about it, you get more mad about it, and then you're like, maybe it's because I need to figure out how to get past it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like.
Instead of getting mad about it, how do I figure out how I can keep myself from getting mad about it, and then it just don't fucking happen?
Just letting it go, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
so I guess when I think of everything happens for a reason, everything's supposed to fall that one way. I feel like it's not that way. It's more everything's teaching you a lesson.
Yeah. All right.
If that makes sense. I'm bad at it.
No,
I'm not good at explaining things either, dude, but I understood what you were saying.
No, that makes sense. And it's kind of like, I guess mine is the same way. I believe in my beliefs is everyone has a fate, and destiny, fate, but I feel like everybody has multiple fates. It's not one. It's all based off of your decisions in life and what route you take to what fate you are there. So for me, there's different and multiple different versions of you, that possibility that you can grow up to be. You could fate to be a fat plumber guy, or you could be I could be a construction guy or anything like that. But like the decisions I made and the moments I made them allowed me to chase the fate I'm in now. So I believe everything happens for a reason, to a point of my own choices.
Right, like
but you don't realize it until afterwards, where you can be like, all right, that shit happened for a reason.
Yeah,
that's where that
you
know
shit
what I mean? Like, you don't realize it until afterwards that it was meant to be that way. You know what I'm saying? And that's coming from somebody like my story in general, boys. I know like a lot of it is, you guys know it, but like if you really just simplify it and tell somebody like, yes, I was 15 years old. My mom met a guy. That guy introduced me to fighting. That guy not only introduced me to fighting, but he introduced me to my future wife that gave me 2 kids. You're telling me I met this woman at a funeral, got her number off of a bet. 15 years later, we're still together with 2 kids in Florida. And if you tell me our decisions, that's not fucking fate, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we met at the right time, at the right place, in the right moment. By certain decisions that were made. You know what I'm saying? But I don't realize until now I look back at it and it's like, damn, fate did bring us together.
There's some things that you can find online that will tell you that while our consciousness, like, you know, when people die and shit like that, your consciousness goes to like one big place and everybody is kind of like, you know, the same thing.
Yeah.
You get to see a future of your life type shit before you jump into a body type shit, you know what I mean? Like, because your soul will go on no matter what. And they always say you get reincarnated, you know? So, like, your soul is going to another person. Yes, you don't remember your past, but, like, they always say that you watch how your life pans out before you even pick it. So, like, there's a reason why we pick this life. There's a reason for everything type shit.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely, man.
So
it's almost like it's like painted for you in front of you. And it doesn't matter how it's going to happen, but these things usually do happen at some point, one way or another.
And that is why being immortal, not immortal, but being immortal, being a human, is why the gods envy us. Like, I guess the old gods is the way you would put it, because we live every day not knowing if it's our last. Like, we just live every day to, you know, that's our job, is to live every day.
We look up to certain things and they got nothing to look up to.
We have meaning. As
they are the things.
We have meaning. We get to find meaning. They have no meaning. They are like, without us, they are nothing.
Right.
We give meaning to ourselves, and that is what makes being a human unique. And I think that's what fate and everything too.
So now, I got another question too, and I thought about this while we started talking about this, because I feel like it kind of falls in the same category. But I've been seeing this shit on Facebook, just watching videos and whatnot. But do you guys have a voice in your head? Like, you guys have like a monologue? You can talk to yourself if you need to.
I can talk to myself in different voices, like I do, like a real person. Like,
that is only 40 to 50% of people can do that.
Yeah, I heard that once, bro.
And so like it's like, the people that can't do it are the quote unquote NPCs, blah blah blah, whatever, you know, because they don't have a conscience that they can talk to, but they can visually see things better, compared to where, like, if you can talk to yourself a lot more, you can't always visualize and see things as clear as someone that has the other brain, I guess.
Dude, I don't know, bro, because But when I build when I build like this desk, like I'm building it in my head before I build it. Like, I'll stand here for 30 minutes, look at everything, and I'm like, I got it.
I do that when I'm installing a window. I'm installing the window while I'm tearing this window out, the old window out. I'm already in my head. I'm putting in the next window, or putting in the new window, knowing how the trim's gonna go on, blah blah blah, whatever.
I got real good memory. My brain works weirdly.
But I didn't necessarily know that only 40 to 50% of people can actually talk to themselves. And I thought that was crazy. Because I'm like, okay, well, maybe I am crazy, because I can talk to myself. But if you guys can talk to yourselves as well.
Yeah, dude, I've been doing it my whole life.
That's what I mean. So, like, only 40 to 50% of people can talk to themselves. Like, there's a reason only 40 to 50% of us can talk to ourselves.
I literally sit here and talk to myself like I'm a whole nother person while I'm playing a game.
Literally. The whole
talk
time,
to myself like I'm a
if you
separate
guys are
person,
talking,
you know what I mean?
If you guys are talking, if someone's talking to me, the voice in my head is saying everything that you're saying back to me.
Yeah,
again.
dude, I'm repeating
so
what
I
you're
can
saying
hear it
in
an
my
extra
head.
time. Every single time.
Dude, when I'm running, I'm talking to myself.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No, dude, I do that shit when I'm at work. If I'm just doing something monotonous, dude, I'm having conversations in my head that have never happened, but I'm
All
trying
the
to play.
time.
I play them out. You know what I
Sometimes
mean?
sometimes I'll have
All
a
the time.
conversation in my head and then continue the conversation out loud with Alyssa, and she'll be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I'll be like, "Well, that." She's like, "Why are you?" Always...
No, what the fuck are you
She's like,
talking about?
"Why are you always...
Yeah, for real, dude. What the fuck?
She's
you
like,
say,
"Why
dude?
are you always assuming I know what you're talking about?" It's like, "Well, because of this." She's like, "Anthony, that was 10 minutes ago." I was like, "Oh."
Well, it's not my fault you don't understand shit. You know what I
for
mean?
real,
Like, you
dude.
can't put it two and two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I say shit
That
like that to
shit's-
Kylie, and she'd be like, "Dude, that was like fucking the same thing like 5-10 minutes ago." And I'm
But
like,
I've been having, I'm
"Okay."
still talking.
I've
about
been
it.
thinking of I've been talking
Yeah,
about it the whole time. And I'm like, "Wait a second, no, I
I'm having
haven't."
I'm like playing other scenarios and other situations in my head, talking to myself, figuring things out, and then I think of something else to say. It's like, well, what do you know?
Right.
My brain is just always on, bro.
Tim's probably
Dude,
like,
so is
"Y'all
mine.
are crazy."
100 No, 100%, dude, mine's on.
No, I get it.
Dude, my pistons fire at 150% 24/7, dude. Like I'm always just my brain just runs. But
Yeah, it's like
dude,
a car,
so
man.
I got this. I got
And
this
I
shit.
don't always.
Stop. Yeah, you don't stop until it shuts off, and then it's just
Yeah, and
it's a
when
crash
it
afterwards.
when I shut
Yep,
off, dude, I shut off and
honestly.
I'm fucking feel narcoleptic, dude. I just fucking once I sit down and once my brain allows myself to relax and I just
Crash.
fall into that. Oh shit, okay. It don't take long, dude. I'm fucking.
You asked if I
For
read these
sure.
questions. No, I did not. I was sleeping before I got on.
He's like, I'm still not
Well-
wearing any pants.
I never wear any pants.
That's funny.
Let's see it. Oh, I like those questions. I like talking about things like
now
that.
Another one. So how has your perspective on the world changed over the years from when you were probably, let's just say, a teenager to now?
No,
And this will be interesting because you guys are not a lot, my bad, but you guys are older than Chad.
no, I mean, I wouldn't.
Like,
For me, at least being in the age, like for me, I don't know if it's the same for Tim, but it is exactly the way it played out, bro. They like, if you were like, I guess I'm not saying like woke, but I didn't finish school. I just didn't like the system. I didn't like the way that things were. I just saw it for what it was. And we were able to see it because we were there at the beginning of the internet and then everything like that. We kind of got to just grow with the fucking. It was kind of normal. Nothing's really. It's the same as it was for me, I guess, in my brain. Is where I'm getting at. Is it's still fucking shitty. If that's, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
The world
agree.
itself.
The world itself shitty, but I think people have gotten shittier.
Yes.
I wouldn't say they
Yeah.
got shittier. It's just now with the internet, we get to see how shitty people can really be. But because
Facts.
of the laws they made throughout the situation of like the insane asylums and certain situations, yes, it allowed us to see the actual nastiness of the humans that were getting kept behind closed doors beforehand. We're
Right.
getting to see, like, I agree. People, I guess we are getting, it is nastier. There's a lot less good people. There's more good people, but a lot of them good people are bad humans.
I do agree.
That's my favorite saying is like I'm a great person, but I can be a horrible human being. You put me in a certain situation, and I have to be human. Like I have to choose certain things and be like just an animalistic human.
well,
I'm gonna be,
I'm choosing to survive every single time.
every time, and there's people out there
No
that
matter
just.
what.
But what makes us different than others is we're good people. You know what I'm saying? And there's people out there that aren't good people, and they're just horrible human beings.
I think we have a conscience.
They're conscience? Nah,
conscience.
they definitely
Conscience.
They definitely talk to themselves in their fucking head. They definitely got something going on up in that bitch. They got friends. They don't have a conscience. They got friends.
Yeah, but like Chad said, he could talk to himself in different voices all the time.
Oh yeah, I can too.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? I can change
Right.
the voice up, in
But
my
I
head
can't
20
vision- they-
like into anything. You know what I
They're
mean?
mentally unstable. They can visualize things. They're having full blown fucking conversations like we are now.
Their conversations are not good.
Yeah,
That's different.
that's what I meant. Is like we have a conscious where we can talk to our brain and stuff like that. But they have full blown fake friends, imaginary friends.
Type shit, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me,
But-
I guess nothing's really changed. I mean, there's a lot that has changed, but nothing surprises me with the shit that has been said. The sex rings, the fucking celebrities being fucking eating
I think at the time
babies
we're at
and
now,
priests molesting
nothing
kids,
is
like nothing surprises the fuck out of me.
I think the time period we're in currently, nothing can be surprising anymore going on forward, right? I mean, at this point, it's like they've said UFOs are real. There's been a lot of proof, whatever, blah, blah. This whole government shit going on. Trump's back as president. Elon Musk's out there, fucking all this money shit going on. Nothing can be surprising anymore. But the change in the world from the time when we were kids to now, I think is a huge fucking difference.
Dude, the only way I can
You know
really
what I
explain it, bro, I used to like wake up and like the sunshine would feel like it was real sunshine. Now I wake up and it's sunny out, but it's like it's not as bright as it used to be.
I get that the birds aren't
Yeah.
around
Like-
more.
Well, like
Dude,
just
it's
life
it's
life
not-
isn't it's just proving that it's not what it used to be. The way we look
No.
at it as kids, we didn't think about all the bad shit all the time, and now that we see all the bad
Well,
shit more. The internet really did us dirty, bro. I'm not
It's
even gonna
gloomy.
lie. Seeing gloomy, bro.
Yep. Yep.
The world is
It
gloomy
really
now.
is, dude. It really is gloomy.
But
And
what helps me, boys,
But-
is the ocean. I ain't even gonna lie. I get to drive over something that I know looks
yeah,
fucking
for sure.
endless. Like it makes me feel little. You know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah.
that's the biggest part about it. Is like the ocean just reminds me of like how big the world really is. You know what I'm saying? So it's humbling.
no, yeah, no, for sure.
For me.
That is true.
Definitely made me
Yeah.
more humble about shit that I have now, and realize that other things really aren't as important as like the bigger shit that's going on in life. You know, like the little gimmicks that people do. Like it is what it is. You know.
Yeah.
I talk shit to people at work. Some people fucking eat their toenails, bro. I don't give a fuck. That ain't shit. That don't bother me. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to make it like a weird comparison. Don't get me wrong, but like it's like it's shit that people are gonna get made fun of. But
Yeah.
it's like at the same time, I'm gonna talk my shit. But like I'm not really judging you for it.
Dude,
'Cause-
No,
honestly,
for sure.
Who fucking
100%.
cares, dude? That ain't
just
nothing that's
stop
gonna
it.
bother me or bother
Yeah, no,
anybody
dude.
else.
I don't
That's
give a fuck what you do.
nobody
man.
knows the real you except for you, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
I can give a fuck what you do. Just don't bring some weird shit
made,
around me.
made me more humble about life for sure.
Just
No,
don't-
for sure. See, I think so. Like the way I was just thinking
Like
about this
Mighty
over
Mouse,
the weekend,
like-
to be honest.
You see that video? So hold on, sorry. Before you, Mighty Mouse said this. He's like, "Yo, yeah, I got a gay brother, got a gay sister. Just
Yep.
don't bring that gay shit around me, bro."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, I don't give a shit.
I seen that. No, yeah, but I was just, dude, I was thinking about that shit over the weekend. On top, and then that question popping up. But I was actually legitimately thinking about this over the weekend because, like, we were talking to the kids or I was talking to the kids or whatever, and they were just talking about shit. And, like, they're just like, oh, you know, it was like, this was like forever ago, like 2 years ago. And I'm like, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, dude, like, their whole perspective on life is crazy because they've only been alive for like 9 years. So they look at 2 years like, holy shit, that's been
Right.
so long ago. But then, like, you sit now and you think 2 years ago and you're like,
Oh,
oh,
I-
damn, you know.
Man, that
that's
felt
only
like
2 years.
yesterday.
Yeah, it's like, damn, you know, that felt like that
Okay,
shit
I
just
see.
See, I
happened.
think
But
I
like,
think kids-
we look at, but like now, like we look at time as like time is different for us now. It's a different perspective, you know. So like we see things in a different perspective compared to when we were younger. Where when we were younger, it was like, oh shit, you know.
And I think that's more of like in the moment thing. You know, kids are a lot more in the moment. What's happening now? What's happening tomorrow? Whatever happened
yeah.
yesterday was a long time ago.
At that
Type
point,
shit.
like
You know?
now that you look at I wish you would have started with that because mine went more like fucking brain fucking crazy there. But no, I get
Well,
what
and
you're
like how
saying. No,
you
and
see,
that-
but like how you see the world too. Yeah, 100%. Your
like, the way
perspective
I-
on the world is gonna be, but like it's different now. Like I would say, at least personally, like I look at the world different now
I do.
compared
Yeah,
to like
I
when,
look-
what I would have looked at it when I was a kid.
When
you
I
know?
was younger, I think even then, when you're younger, you live day by day. You know, you just live it in the moment type
Yeah.
of thing. I
Go to bed and
I
wake
did
up.
not do that for many years. I didn't live in
Right.
the moment. But now, I go minute by minute, dude, in life, dude. Whatever, as long as,
Right.
dude, I'll be lucky. I feel grateful for just walking through the doorway. You know what I'm saying? Not having a heart attack.
No, for
Because like
real, though,
anything can
dude.
happen, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I live
My
my life.
chest hurts, and I'm like, oh
I
fuck, here I
just
go.
truly live my life, but
Yep.
should try to be the best version of myself I can every day now. That's the best. Like, if now that I get what you're saying, it's like I just see the life
Yeah.
life a lot. I see the life a lot better now that I'm older. I enjoy life a lot more than I did as a kid.
Right. No, 100%. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I.
As Joe Rogan says, it's the best time to be alive.
Yeah, I fucking
Yeah.
love my
Honestly,
life, bro.
it really, dude. I mean, it really. I mean, there's been no other civilization that's had as much fun as we have had.
That we know. I don't know, man. Them
Well,
motherfuckers.
bro,
They used to
just
walk around
like,
with
dude-
butt
Same
booty naked in
time.
Egypt, bro. That's some fun.
But at
times.
the same time,
Yeah,
that is
you
true.
butt booty
also-
naked in Egypt and die at fucking 25 from some crazy disease.
Yeah, exactly, dude. So
They break
I
their
don't
ankle and they
know
die. Like,
about
you
that,
don't
man,
fucking
but,
know
like,
nothing.
Nah, dude.
But like, I just seen the shit or whatever, and it was saying that actually we as like normal humans, everyday workers, the 9 to 5ers, 8 to 4, 7
Monotonous
to 3,
shit.
whatever. We work more now in a year's time than peasants did back in the day.
Absolutely.
Peasants only worked like 146 days out of the year, where they could till the grass, work on the crops, do all that shit, and then throughout the winters they didn't work in the.
They were trying to survive
the
with
time.
barely
At
minimum
that point,
food they
they were
had.
just they hung out with their families, did things with their families for the other 230 some days of the year, whatever, 210 days of the year, and that was so. It's like now, like we're in an illusion that we don't work more than they did, but like we work way fucking more.
Yeah.
Than peasants did back in the fucking day.
We just don't get whipped. We just get fucked without lube from our bosses.
Yeah.
Well, see, when he says peasants, I was kind of thinking like medieval times. You know, like the poor and the rich were really separated. People were outside the castle. Well, we are, but like the people in the castle, bro, just treated the people on the streets like shit. You know, like you bow down, kiss my feet, shine my knight's armor or some shit. You know what I mean? Like
back in the medieval times, there was really no way of going from peasant to king or anything like that,
No.
right? Like there was just no.
It was a bloodline thing.
you have to be born
but,
into
like,
that shit.
Us, we have a possibility of becoming rich no matter where we're at. So we do have that going for us as a freedom area. We do have the ability to become rich if we have the skill set to become rich, where peasants couldn't necessarily do that. They were just stuck being peasants.
You steal something, you go to jail, you don't get hanged in front of fucking all your friends and family. Like
your head
That
cut
is
off.
very true.
Watch it roll
Yeah,
on the ground and everyone's
you don't get
cheering. Your last
murdered.
seconds. Your head's like this in the last seconds. You see people like throwing tomatoes at you.
right. Like,
Fucking splatters right in your forehead, dude. Oh man.
you see some like 6-year-old pick it up and they're like, finally. Like,
God damn.
You fucking go and there's just you can't move, but there's just a piece of gum stuck in your eye.
well, they say your brain, dude, fucking lives for like what, 10, 15 seconds or whatever after your head gets cut off or something like that.
I think
it's like 5 minutes, ain't it?
Huh?
I don't know.
I think it's like 5 minutes, ain't it?
No way, it's that long. Now I'm about to look it up. FBI gonna be on my
I've
ass.
seen Instagram videos of talking heads.
4 to 5 seconds of consciousness following the complete cessation of the circulation.
All right, so I don't feel too bad. I didn't have to look it up. FBI ain't gonna be banging on my door later.
As long as he's
Yo, for
beheaded cleanly, 4 to 5 seconds.
Right, so imagine, dude, as your shit's rolling, dude, all you see is the peasants and the executioner
Bet you
that chop your head off with a 15-foot fucking axe. Like,
that's the longest 4 to 5 seconds, bro. 100%.
dude, I guarantee, absolutely.
So it lives up to 4 to 5 seconds after you die?
Yeah, as long as it's like a clean cut.
Okay.
It's got to make the
In those-
circulation in your brain.
In those
type
4
shit.
to 5 seconds, your whole life flashes. You see
See,
everything.
See,
What
they
if
say
we're
that,
in
but
those
how
4
is
to
there
5
any?
seconds right now?
Right, dude. How do we know that we haven't died before and we're in a different consciousness?
Oh, 100%. Dude, I seen this thing too, actually. That speaking of that, so like our soul or consciousness moves on into the next body when we're born again, whatever, after we die, this and that. Your birthmarks are believed to be marks from your death in the last life or previous lives, whatever, blah blah blah, whatever, right? And I don't know, I
Poor
guess
Archer.
not blah 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 blah. I don't know if you guys have ever actually heard that before or not.
I've heard that before.
Okay. Yeah, Tim, Tony, or whatever. Okay, yeah. Tony just was like mouthing something. I didn't know if you were saying.
No, I'm fucking with my mustache in my mouth.
Honestly, dude, I kind of definitely lost track of where I was going with that. 100% lost track of where I was.
Birthmarks are the dead.
Yeah, so birthmarks are.
I fucked that up, but you got
it. Meant to be known as like marks from your death from your last life or a previous life at some point, whatever, blah blah blah. So freckles. If you have freckles and or like if you have like weird like like those skin disease are not skin diseases, but yeah, I guess they call them skin diseases. Where like there's that UFC fighter that has like.
All like the whites and shit.
Like different colored skin on his back.
Yeah, but he was all brown and he's turning white.
Right. So, or if you're a full albino and shit like that, that's believed to be because you died in a fire. I didn't know that. I watched something on that today. Yeah. Also, I didn't know that there's people that have 0 birthmarks, and this is either their first life or they're an NPC. They're one of the people that cannot talk to themselves.
I have the one that everybody has on their forearm right here, like a little baby brown one.
Dude, I got
right here
all kinds of birth.
I don't really.
So we died by lethal injection or what, Tony? Nah, fuck it.
I think I heard it was a millennial thing. I guess I have a little one right here too. I've never really said.
I have them.
I've never even really.
I don't even know what generation my generation is, to be honest.
Whatever, but listen. Hey, listen. To this. All right, I'm gonna read
weird generation.
Okay, you see this chick?
Yep.
Mary teacher accused of forcing boys into group sex with her while wearing scream masks for 2 hours.
During what?
She forced boys. She's a teacher. She forced boys to have sex with her in her class with scream masks for 2 hours.
And these why is this an article? Why do people know about this?
Snitches.
Wear horror, not just them, horror movie style masks while subjecting them to group sex. Court documents have revealed.
That's insane. Why would they snitch?
Somebody was quick buster, bro. 100%. I'd be like, yo, just give me a couple minutes. Sure. I'll be back in. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
Let me go get some water.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Can I borrow where's the hall pass? I gotta get some water. I'll hit the fountain real quick. I'll be back.
Nah,
that'd be crazy.
It's like that bitch that fucked 1,000 fucking people in one day, dude.
Wild, bro. That's gross too.
Yeah, that's fucking bad. That's horrible.
He banged more dudes in 12 hours than Najee Harris had rushing yards for the Steelers in the whole season.
I think she got an infection and got like sick afterwards, dude.
Bro, probably, bro.
Legal shit right now because they can't prove all of them were 18.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine they got like fucking track people numbers on them. Like, I'm number 998. What are...
I wouldn't say shit, bro. I wouldn't tell nobody. I would have gone in there with a scream mask, bro.
If I'm not number 1, dude, I'm out.
Soul. Could you imagine being the last guy, bro? Like, I couldn't imagine being guy number 6.
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't imagine being past number 1.
Honestly, even at that point, I could maybe be number 3. But that's pushing it, bro. Anything after 3, you're just fucking disgusting, bro.
Bitch, you better be in the shower rinsing out your coochie every fucking after every
I think
one.
it was like a,
Yeah,
I think
for
it
real.
was like a consistent bam, bam, bam,
There's a,
bam, bam,
that's
bam,
a
bam.
gang bang. They ran
Yup.
a train on that bitch.
Have a baby, call that bitch Thomas. Fucking.
Najee Harris now plays on the Chargers.
Ooh.
That comparison got thrown out there, and now he's on a different team. Mike Tomlin was like, "Fuck that guy."
I got one more question before Tony hits the road to go
I was just
run.
about to say, let's.
What would you do with your life if you were suddenly awarded $1 billion?
Exactly what I'm doing now, but I'd take care. I'd make sure I had a good facility. I'd be training full
Hopefully
time.
take care of your mic.
I'd have a whole new
For
setup.
real, you buy a brand new fucking mic for
But,
sure. Be the first thing I fucking do for you.
It only does this on Discord because it's fine in Xbox Party. It's fine in fucking other chats. It doesn't do this anywhere but in here, and it's weird. And I think it's because I'm recording and I have shit going on at the same time. But I'd basically just open a gym, bro, and live my life the way I am, just with money. I wouldn't change a fucking thing. Just I'd have money.
I'd probably do the same shit. Just maybe
Live here.
a new house. I'd move to where I want to move. You know what I mean?
I'd have multiple houses. I'd have a home there back in Albert Lee. I'd buy a home in Albert Lee.
Nah, dude. I'm picking a home one place. People can come visit me if they want.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not gonna have super fancy cars, but I'm gonna have newer cars.
I'd buy you guys a house.
We'd be rich enough. I'd be able to fly out once a week to it. We could
have my own
fly
plane,
out
bro,
once
for
a week.
You said $1
Or
billion?
twice a week.
Yeah.
$1 billion, yeah.
$1 million?
$1 billion.
Oh, $1 billion?
With a
Yeah,
B.
bro. Every one of you guys would have a place. I'd be doing the same shit, except I'd be in way better shape because I'd have the best doctors taking care of me.
Billions and billions and billions.
I'd be going to fucking football games, basketball games. I don't fuck training, traveling.
I would definitely live the life that I would want.
I'd be getting
for sure.
1,000%.
Fuck. I'd be
for sure.
stoned, bro. I'd buy into BKFC.
Just don't think I would be able to. Yeah, I don't think I could stop working.
I'd invest a lot of it. I'd buy.
The thing is, I would have to become an entrepreneur in something. I would have to start doing something on the road. I would either have to like pursue like comedy or something because I would have to do something outside of nothing, you know.
I'd pay to go hang out with Joe Rogan.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I just do exactly what I'm doing now. I'd just train more. I'd teach in the mornings and train. And
for you, you'd be able to 100% train full time, you know.
Yeah, dude, my life wouldn't change.
It would change drastically.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, the actual end goal. Like, it'd just get me to my end goal quicker. The money would.
Yes, 100%.
Instantly. It'd let me do what I want.
Because I was going to say, it would give you that comfort of... It'd give you the cushion of being able to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Right.
But yeah, no, for sure, invest. I'd be investing like a motherfucker. That's for sure.
Start my own clothing
I would
business.
definitely invest.
Shit like that. Whatever I wanted.
I would probably, maybe I'd do something like that.
But it would only
invest into bigger companies now.
Yeah, I'd invest in bigger companies, do my own clothing line, and make them at Walmart, like affordable fucking places. Start my own Walmart type, basically, like my own fucking chain.
Affordable are us,
dude. Call it.
Make it out of cheap ass fucking cotton. The shirt's gonna shrink every time you dry it.
It'll be like a Ross's, bro, but we'll call it Tony's Mishaps.
Tony's Mishaps? Dude. Look at him, dude. Pissed.
He looked mad as hell, dude.
Yeah, he's so mad. The cat's right into the cats. He hates her so much, dude. And then he's mad at me because
you're not doing nothing about it.
Because I'm not doing shit about it, so he's just all pissed off, dude.
Shit. Okay.
Ow!
Tim, what would you do?
Oh my! What would you do with $1 billion? Billion buckaroonies.
Pretty much the same shit y'all said. I'd be in a new house, a newer vehicle, but like I said, I'd probably still have to have a job. I'd get to bored.
Have to do something for sure.
Dude,
But like, what would you want to do though?
video games.
I don't know.
What would your
See, dude, I was thinking of like video
work
game
be?
design, getting into a fucking whole like Ubisoft or like Santa Monica Studios or something, you know, like kind of getting into shit like that. I'd go to college for design.
Yeah, I was talking to buddies at work about this on like Friday, and one of them was like, I mean, I'd have enough money to do whatever the fuck I'd want to do. I would just go get that shitty paying job that I really want to do. I was like, yeah. Just work part-time at it. Or even if you did full-time, 40 hours really a week when you're doing something you enjoy, you're probably going to end up working 60, 70 hours a week on it anyway. Because you're going to do fucking work on the weekends while you're at home.
Shit, with that,
if you're able to do work at home.
with that much money, bro,
You know what
I'm
I mean?
gonna want to do it. I'm gonna tell myself I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna get there and be like, yo, why the fuck am I doing this? And then I'm gonna go home and be like, yo,
But it's
fuck
also,
this
but
shit,
it's a lot,
boys.
but it's a lot easier to quit doing it. But then, okay, if you're doing something with video games, even if you started doing like design shit and you're like, okay, you know what, this is, guess what? You have a computer, you have a camera, you have Streamlabs, you can just start streaming. You're already a fucking billionaire.
Right.
That don't fucking matter. You got all the time in the world to become a famous streamer.
I would too.
Boom, 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 boom. Take that time though. Nobody knows that you're rich. They're just like, yo, who's this dude?
Get into like creating new shit.
And always have your subs
An
off.
inventor.
Investing.
Yeah, like an event.
Watch Shark Tank. Watch Shark Tank and invest in motherfuckers that they don't invest in. That's actually, dude. That's what
There's a reason they're not investing into people like that, though. There's some smart motherfuckers that are out there.
But then, okay, so you just go and invest in these motherfuckers too, and just be like, hey, I'll give you the same money that Cuban gave you.
I'd try to get on there for, hey, bro, let me be on Shark Tank for one season. I got $1 billion. Like,
let me just get on here and get something. You know, let me buy a company.
yeah.
I want to help somebody. I want to help people out.
The very best.
I have money. I want to help people invest. I want to invest in people. See what they got.
WNBA team.
Hell yeah, I'd buy a fucking
Dude, you know what?
big
That's
free
actually
team, bro, so I can hang out with Ice Cube.
That'd be dope as fuck.
Imagine just buying a fucking baseball team, football team, and a basketball team. It don't really matter. Just investing into a team you want. You know what I mean?
I would invest into some MMA shit.
All right.
I have to.
For sure, for sure.
I wouldn't.
All right, boys.
Yeah.
Invest into the UFC altogether.
Nah,
I'm not
dude,
gonna
this
hate it,
for $1
but
billion, we can't afford the UFC, bro. The UFC's
No,
a
I can invest,
multi-billion- yo, we can
invest
in it.
into it, not try to buy the fucking
That's
thing.
true. That's true. All right, boy.
Yeah, but the full bill.
No.
That's probably what it would take to
Nah,
get
they sold
a
for
decent
two,
investment.
three. Nah, we'd take probably a couple million, like maybe 25 million.
Yeah.
Get a good
Yeah,
chunk
that
of
is
it.
true.
Get a small chunk of it. You gotta think it sold for like 3-4 billion, didn't it, or like 2 billion?
That is true.
Because they just combined
But
with
it's just bigger
TK.
now.
They just combined with TKO, which is WWE. Them guys are. Yeah, $1 billion ain't gonna cut it no more, boys.
Multi-billion.
We
Yeah,
lost
we're
our
not
chance.
only-
We lost our chance. BKFC it is, boys.
Okay, that is true, dude. I would just
See, if it
invest in
happened,
I
right
would
now,
give
yeah.
fucking Feldman like 25 mil. I'd be like, here you go, man.
Yep.
I want it.
Let me
I
pick some
want
spots
in.
for the fight, dude. Like,
Yep. I watch fighting, dude. I will dedicate the rest of my viewership on BKFC, and I will watch BKFC fighters in and out of the BKFC.
I'd show up to every fight.
Let me just be here. I could be a commentator, or I could just be a fucking
A Conor McGregor and
every
show up
now
whenever
and
the
then.
fuck
I could
you
just
want.
be I could just be a fan, dude. I just want to partially own this shit so I can watch this shit.
Yeah,
all.
that's about it.
I love it. My brother fights in this shit, dude. Pay him better.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'll be making good money.
Maybe I want to fight one day.
I'll be making good money.
I have the money and the time to work out. I can work out.
You just
get
need
big
you
quick.
could do a couple of the amateur series ones to get, because you have to have so many of the pros, but just to get your feet wet again, do some amateur series and then boom, right, go back
Dude,
into
I've
pros.
fucked somebody up, dude. At this point, I just gotta.
Hey, Yost Contender
just gotta
Series.
work out. I just gotta. Work out.
They don't
But
have
I've been
it.
working out, so
Yeah.
I just gotta keep working out and then get my membership going again at the gym, and then just hit the gym and start actually like working on getting bigger.
Yeah.
and then just fucking come back. Put a good name in for me. Put a good word in for me, and I'll just fight.
No,
By 2026, dude. I'll just work out this whole year until 2026.
Unless I knew you were training at least legit.
I just told you by 2026. This is I'm talking in a year from now.
Yeah, that's a possibility. At that point,
I'll be like 155. I'd want to fight 145 probably. 130, maybe 135.
I'd go 35 at 5'11".
50. But then I'd have to stick around that 150. I don't want to cut a lot of weight.
You don't have to
Like,
cut weight,
maybe
bro.
15.
How much you weigh right now?
Me?
Yeah.
130.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking. How big are you trying to get?
I just said 150.
Okay.
155. Fight 145. I
Yeah,
only have to
you
cut
could do
like 10
45
pounds.
too. Yeah, it wouldn't matter.
I'm lengthy, so
Not at 45.
no.
No. It'll be a little taller. You
Kind
got
of.
some long arms though.
35. I'm like a Sean O'Malley at 35. I'm pretty sure I'm taller than Sean O'Malley.
Yeah. You're like an AJ. 72, 73 inch reach, 5'11". Tall fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that dude that he fought though. He was tall as fuck too. They were like the same height.
No, yeah, the other guy was like, what was he, 5'9", 5'10" at 135?
Either way,
Not bad.
I guess yeah.
That's a
you're
big.
right,
That's
a little shorter.
that's not bad. It's still pretty big.
That is true.
For sure. All right, boys. I'm about to skedaddle though.
All right.
Yes, sir.